The Supreme Court of the United States, SCOTUS, is the highest court in the federal judiciary of the United States. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. You might have heard about POTUS, President of the United States. Know more about the SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of United States. Before moving ahead, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. The SCOTUS has ultimate appellate jurisdiction over all United States federal court cases and over state court cases that turn on questions of United States constitutional or federal law. It also has original jurisdiction over a narrow range of cases, especially all cases affecting ambassadors, other public ministers, and the councils, and those in which a state shall be party. In 1803, the court asserted itself the power of judicial review, the ability to invalidate a statute for violating a provision of the Constitution via the landmark case Marbury v. Madison. It is also able to strike down presidential directives for violating either the Constitution or the statutory law. Under Article 3 of the United States Constitution, the composition and procedures of the Supreme Court were originally established by the first Congress through the Judicial Act of 1789. As it has seen 1869, the court consists of 9 justices, the Chief Justice of U.S. United States, and the 8 associate judges or the justices who meet at the Supreme Court building in the United States, Washington, D.C. Justices have lifetime tenure, meaning they remain on the court until they die, retire, resign, or are impeached and removed from the office. When a vacancy occurs, the President, with the advice and consent of the Senate, appoint a new justice. Each justice has a single vote in deciding the case argued before the court. When in the majority, the Chief Justice decides who writes the opinion of the court. Otherwise, the most senior justice is the majority assigned the task of writing the opinion. The Supreme Court held its inaugural session from 2nd February through 10th February 1790 at the Royal Exchange in New York City, then the United States Capitol. A second session was held there in August 1790. The earliest sessions of the court were devoted to organizational proceedings, as the first cases did not reach it until 1791, when the nation's capital was moved to Philadelphia. In 1790, the Supreme Court moved to Philadelphia with it, after initially meeting in the present-day Independence Hall. The court established its chamber at the City Hall when the capital moved to Washington, D.C. The court was held in the United States Capitol building, example Old Supreme Court chamber, until 1935, when it moved to its own building.